I'm going to take you through a few wrist exercises to keep your wrists healthy and safe throughout your practice. You can choose to sit or stand or even lie down. It is completely up to you. When you are ready, take your arms in front, in line with your shoulders. Inhale, flex your fingers up. Exhale, fingers down. Do this a few times, and perhaps noticing how much movement you have one side compared to the other. These little observations can help us with our practice, because as you practice, you can then adjust, knowing, hey, maybe one side needs a break or to be rolled out a little bit sooner, especially if there's any aches and pains. Try not to ignore them. Perhaps 3 more up and down, perhaps synchronizing this with your breathing. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. Last set. And then from here, bringing your fingers in, making a fist, and then opening your hands. Perhaps exhale to close, inhale to open. How are those shoulders feeling? Shake out your shoulders at any time if you need. If this feels okay, you're starting to squeeze through your forearms a little bit more as you bring your fingers in and really expanding through your fingers. Wonderful. Squeeze your whole arm. And we start to add some wrist circles. So closing your fingers, creating a fist, rotating your wrist in one direction, and then in the other direction. If your arms get tired, it's okay, you can do this with your hands, arms next to you. Beautiful. Let your arms rest for a moment. Shake it out, shake it out. From here, spread your fingers out. Hands at shoulder height. We're going to practice what's called shoulder slides. So flex your fingers up, really spread your fingers wide and push into the finger pads, especially into your index and your thumbs. Imagine your fingers were suction cups and you're Spider-Man ready to stick onto the wall, and you're going to climb up the wall. Okay? So you're going to keep your hands in front of your shoulders, and we're going to practice almost pushing the wall away by sliding your shoulder blades apart. So separate your shoulder blades. Don't bend your elbows up. So separate your shoulder blades. Feel your upper back dome a little bit. And then slide and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, separate your shoulder blades. Your palms go forwards, fingers active. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. Keep going. You've got about 6 more. And this can get tiring if you're not used to it, but this is going to set you up so when you're on 4-point kneel on hands and your knees or doing a plank, it's going to keep your wrists, elbows, and shoulders a lot happier. Throughout this time, we're still engaging through our abdominals and pelvic floor. So if you're not sure, we have a short video explaining that as well. Last 2. Shoulder sliding for last 1. Now, go your full range all the way back. Imagine you were squeezing a pen or your hand or a little acorn between your shoulder blades. Yeah? And then you're going to separate your shoulder blades as much as you can and drop that acorn. Now find halfway where you can just hold that acorn or the blade of your hand between your shoulder blades. This is going to be your center position. Whenever you're on your hands and knees, your shoulder blades are here, not too far forwards, not too far back, and you're pushing the floor away to keep your wrists safe. Try not to lock your elbow, especially for my very flexible participants. There's always that micro bend that I might not be able to see, but that you can feel. Right? The palm of your hands are never completely flat. That suction cup, imagine you're Spider-Man, that suction cup feeling of pushing into the wall and gripping on slightly with your finger pads is there. Wonderful. Practice these things a couple of times. Remember, protect your wrists, give them a roll out, protect your shoulders. Have fun with your practice.